Melbourne is the most livable city in the world. However, people still face inconvenient situations while using the public transport system in Melbourne. Bus transportation is one of the key areas that is in focus. On the daily basis, people face situations such as
We need to go to the supermarket.
No, we can't. PTV says the bus will arrive in 5 minutes,
But the bus always delayed.
but sometimes it was sooner.
Waiting for this bus for 30 minutes. Where is it?
Hey man, it's even sooner. Why?
So, do you satisfy with PTV application?
In general, not really. They don't do a great
So
job.
why? Why do you not satisfy?
They're very late always and very expensive for what it is.
So there are two things I find on the PTV app because I go through that. It's not always accurate. So at times I have to switch to Google Maps because there are times when Google Maps is more accurate than PTV.
Like, do you experiencing like long time waiting for the bus, like on weekday on weekends?
On average, just maybe 10 minutes around.
Like the time that was shown on the PTV app, the bus wasn't on time. So sometimes the bus came earlier, a minute or two earlier.
Yes.
Sometimes it was a minute or two late.
How do you think about like topping up your my keys?
Oh my god, that's such a hassle because mainly during peak hours I'll actually have to wait in the queue. It takes ages for me to like top up my card.
And you
Through the interview, PTV users have two main complaints about current PTV app. One is inaccurate arrival time. Sometimes buses come sooner or later. Therefore, passengers are hard to manage the waiting time. Another one is inconvenient top-up service. People say one reason they miss the buses, trains, or trams is that there's always a long queue before the top-up machine, especially at peak time. And unavailability of Mikey recharging facilities at bus stops really annoys them.
We interviewed 177 respondents. Most of the respondents belong to the age from 18 to 34 years old, and the gender are even, and most of our respondents are students. The majority of respondents took the bus for 1 to 4 times in a week, and 66.7 states that they wait for the bus up to 5 to 15 minutes. Majority of the bus users use their mobile devices in killing the waiting time. 69.5 travelers utilized the PTV app in getting information about the bus schedule. 88.6 respondents mentioned that they use the top-up machine in topping their MyKey cards. Finally, we asked the respondents if they were happy to use a new application with their service of real-time tracking and Mackie Top Up, and the results showed that 55.4 were extremely happy to use such an application.
The data gathered were then analyzed and organized in order to get a better understanding about the target market. A persona of Haley, an undergraduate student, was created. Later, the design statement was created using the insight identified. Haley needs a way to track the real-time location of her bus and top up her Mikey conveniently because she gets late to most of her lectures due to inconvenient bus schedules and time-consuming Mikey top-up services.
Coming to idea stage, we comes up with two ideas. The first one is real-time tracking apps for buses, and the second one is a Mikey top-up service inside the apps. That's why we comes up with Busmates. You can download Busmate from App Store or Google stores. When you use the Busmate, the GPS data will shows you where and when the bus actually is going. The third one is you can top up the Mikey inside the apps with multi-methods such as PayPal, Visa, or MasterCards. Moreover, you can also transferring the funds between accounts.
After confirming the design of the app, We create a prototype using a scratch which was later shown to the user for the testing, out of which around 80% of the users were willing to use the Busmate app. Then the feedback received were reviewed by the team, and later modifications were made to the app based on the key feedback received.
This is our apps.
Okay.
You can grab
This looks like exactly like the Mikey app, yeah?
No, it's like PTV
Yeah,
apps.
PTV app.
But you can top up the Mikey online, and it will shows you the directions of the bus.
Okay.
So I just want to ask that whether if we have this kind of features in our apps,
Yeah.
the real-time trackings and things, would you use it?
What I will try it.
We provide the top-up service in the mobile, in the PTV application.
That would be great, yeah. So I think there is you can do it online, but it takes 24 hours or more than that to update your PTV. The top-up charge on your PTV card. So yeah, if it's on app,
and
it's
also
going to be amazing.
you can transfer credit from your account to your friend account.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
So do you think it's good? So would you like to use the new one?
Yeah, that's a good update. Yes. Yeah.
Through the results obtained, we created a business canvas model which covers 9 key components, namely customer segments, value proposition, channels, customer relationships, revenue streams, key resources, key activities, key partners, and cost structure. The key partners comprise of Legal Authority of Public Transport Victoria, app developers, Google Maps, and suppliers of GPS chips on the buses. The key activities will include Busmate app development and management, advertising using banners in buses, and broadcasting media such as radio stations in Melbourne. It will also focus on customer support in real-time tracking and app-based Mikey top-up services. The key resources consist of mobile platforms such as App Store and Google Store, information gathered through research and development, human resources in developing and managing the app, and the financial resources needed for pre- and post-app launch.
In terms of value proposition, the Busmate app helps the user save time by providing real-time locations of buses. Consequently, the customer waiting time will be minimized. Moreover, it enables customers to top up their Mikey card no matter when and where, as well as transfer their credits between different accounts. Under customer relationship, through providing the real-time tracking and a more convenient top-up service, PTV's customer satisfaction can be enhanced. We will utilize channels such as Apple Store and Google Store for delivering our value to our customers.
The app will be developed for the bus traveler of the public transport Victoria, including kids, young, elder, and professional, as well as the tourists.
The cost structure of our program constituted by 4 parts: the research and development costs, maintenance costs, procurement costs, and advertising costs. The R&D contains with technical cost of building the app, survey costs, and lobbying costs before establishment. Maintenance costs mainly refers to human resources costs, periodic rate condition, and backup service costs. Procurement costs, for example, are GPS chips and other resources procure costs. The advertisement costs are promoting and other integrated marketing communication costs for popularizing the usage of the app.
Last but not least, the revenue streams. Busmate gonna generate the income by licensing the apps to Public Transport Australia, and we are striving for 10% of bus incomes for each passengers. In conclusions, after conducting surveys and designing the thinking process for Busmate, we believe that this will tackle down the problems that Haley and other passengers are facing while using buses and improve the traveling experiences in Melbourne.